Oh shit, y'all. A miracle happened. I post, I'm recording, and I basically have for as long as I want until the amount of memory I have runs out. The explanation for why I'm wearing a Band-Aid, me, Edward Anderson, favorite rapper comedian now. Only nigga from New York who I have no malice or hate towards whatsoever. 50 Cent. Ice Cube is me, and I'm Ice Cube. I'm Ice Cube. Whatever Jigsaw would do to Ice Cube if the BS nonsense I made, the Saw, Jigsaw, like the man who made whatever the heck actually happened in the making of that movie, to the people who did it based on what you were allowed to know about. The real person, known only as Cheryl J. Anderson, you've never seen her face, and even if you tried, there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do, no matter who you are, if your name isn't actually Jigsaw. Like Jigsaw did, the man who made it didn't actually die and gone. He's an actor, he's a performer, and he knows how to do horror better than anybody do horror. He made it basically a gore flick, scarier than Jason. Scarier than some shit that in the Jason universe. Like Freddy is way scarier than Jason, and Jason is a slasher. But for some reason, those two icons of horror linked up. Saw, basically a gore flick, a slasher, something that I would never in my life willingly sit through all the way through and be basing this licensing, particularly licensed, at the end. Oh, you wink, snitch a daddy. Remember snitch a daddy because I'm a whole lot of snitch a daddy. She's just a snitch, a liar, a sabotager. Maybe just sabotager at that. Maybe my sister just tried to sabotage my career enough so that I would grow up and just say what you wanted to say the way you say it on the internet, and just let the Mr. Manson effect take its effect. Then you say in that bullshit you wrote to yourself that I have no idea that you ever wrote because I'm too dumb, lazy, fat, and nasty and funky in places that you would never actually poke and sniff on my body, and you Mr. I don't give a. And that shit is so gross. You ain't even willing to do something that goddamn gross, even for your own sister. That you did that you were that patient with before you flipped, whatever would make you post this for a month. November 13th is when this video dropped after the legit Hulkamania is running wild. All it was a marriage proposal. That's all it was. I don't care if it's yes or no, but god damn it, if I was flipping out a grown-ass man who has an Ice Cube level indifference to whatever I said, and I was having, I'm really good at what I do, and I'm gonna jump around the room like I'm Daddy Myers, but I'm Ice Cube, and it's so crazy that it's raining in Louisiana. Ask the Shoutout. And I'm flipping out so hard that I'm yelling in a place where I literally busted a goddamn nut to a woman who looked like Sister Kelly in a motherfucking church, and I was willing to stay the whole night. And I left at 12:15, and Patrice, such as he was, spirit ghost, fantasy, and lie bullshit. You beat the Reaper, nobly. Beat the Reaper, Father, you my father. I'm your only begotten son. You the father of me. If I can produce a body that's yours in a year's time, whenever this video drops, if I survive, wink, baby, I'm fine. Okay, if I survive and this video drops, here's what's gonna happen. Whenever you see me again, whether it's December 4th, December 25th, January, February, if February is the latest, I would allow my money to not be in my hands. That's about as long as I would allow that to exist, because I legit realized that 2-minute 40-second thing wasn't the marriage proposal. It was Hulkamania running wild, where I just did it all gave it to the Hulkster, and closed with, "How old are you, nigga?" Man, I really done it and didn't know I did it. And I thought something that was 2 minutes. But I thought I did something that was 2 minutes. I was looking for it. It was over an hour. And then I did it again. And I talked about a whole lot of shit. But because I asked YouTube to lock it, even though I am using my password, I locked it by accident because I'm only using a smartphone. It was really an accident that it took me on. That I set it and forget it. I call it set it and forget it. I asked YouTube to lock my account because I didn't have a laptop or a computer. It was really inconvenient. It was a bitch. But 60 views on a modern Mr. Mask Man video, that's a whole lot of y'all for that video. At that time, you literally made it rain in Louisiana, November the 13th, Monday morning, and I literally lost a wallet with a plastic. I mean, how the heck did I lose my wallet after it was scanned into the system and it didn't matter whether I had one? I took a picture of a driver's license. I scanned a driver's license, and then I lost a wallet that is useless to anybody that has my driver's license, and it's fine wherever it is. And here's what I want you to do. On my way from my love affair with Brittany Williams, baby, I don't give a fuck. I love you. I don't know what this is, what this means, my love. I keep name dropping my first love, the most important human being to me that ever lived, my soulmate. And okay, let me skip to the end. I want to marry Naomi Banks. I don't want to marry you because I didn't have the heart and you didn't have the spine. I did not have the heart and you did not have the spine. I did not have the heart. I'm Sanji from One Piece. I thought I was a pirate king. I thought I was Monkey D to look at, and I'm Sanji, period. When Patrice put that shit on me, your favorite current anime is One Piece, period. It goes on and on and on, and the only reason Oda even mentions when it might be over is because of how long it is and what it takes to do what he does. Man, he ain't trying to make it end. It's just hard to get people invested in an ongoing story. He's trying to keep going and going and going and transition. He's trying to, he's really trying to be like, okay, One Piece is like Dragon Ball. It has a long origin, and it's finished. Then after Luffy becomes the Pirate King, and then not immediately after he as the king, there's a Marine 4 level era as Luffy actually did it. He found a One Piece. He's a Pirate King. Well, okay, he found a One Piece. This is a One Piece. But a One Piece is more amazing than you can imagine. Oh, do you really mean to tell me you, a nigga who made something that interesting, but because you did as many backstories as you did, legit OG fans who was really interested in stuff, it's like, man, come on, man. I know I really want to know what Coma did. Goddamn, man, this shit is really so long. I'm really skipping older shit because, man, I'm trying to like get there. When you get there, you see what the One Piece is, and then now look at the Pirate King, and then it's now what? There's gonna be a saga after that, like Marine 4, and then there's gonna be multiple saga, and then when it's over, there's gonna be a Dragon Ball Z like upgrade, One Piece style. Like Oda is that kind of writer. He's that kind of person. He ain't just gonna create One Piece. There's gonna be a One Piece universe, just like that Dragon Ball Z universe. Same characters, the different levels of One Piece. He's that. He ain't whack. He ain't just making some story that's on and on. He didn't make Luffy Bugs Bunny. He's doing something. Stop rushing him. He's a Goda. He's Goda. Stop rushing Goda. He's a bit. We got their faves and whatever, but One Piece is legendary. It's the one physical, flesh and blood, so-called people, is on Netflix, and nobody hated it. Nobody could have done that but One Piece. Like Netflix got an anime, and even Netflix couldn't F it up. That is One Piece, and I thought it was Pirate King. And I'm Sanji the Cook, and I'm talking to Boa Hancock, and Boa Hancock, obsessed with Luffy, gave up on Luffy, and is obsessed with me. and is doing shit in private. No makeup. I'm naked for you. Man, you saying that to me and a woman who I busted a good nut in Jesus' house, the mentor. For Sister Kelly, a woman who was willing to walk in the church with flip flops and not her hair, but flip flops. Then when she put on real shoes, still show her feet. If you say no, then Sister Kelly. If you tell me no, you goddamn church lady, beautiful, regal, won't talk to men unless it's church business and it's a house church and you grew up in a steeple older than your mind can imagine church. Come on, son. You don't respect no amazingly fine woman who is bad and cold in a house church because it's her. So man, Sister Kelly is beyond amazing that she does what she does it, and that pastor understood the value of Donald Trump. I believe his name is Pastor Cummins. Pastor Cummins, not a heavy set, but a like roundish, bald black man who walks into his church in sandals. He's black socks, but even Sister Kelly is showing her goddamn feet as much as she could, unless it's Communion Sunday. Communion Sunday is the only time she had her toes, her beautiful toes, that you mad because you lost your glasses. You, the struggling out, get a driver's license ass. You so weak. Your eyes are so weak. You struggle to. A patient black woman had to give you no less than 5 tries to pass a simple ass driver's. The first line, your eyes are that weak and your bladder is that weak, and whatever happened to you after the effectiveness of Patrice O'Neal made it rain in New Orleans at November 13th, fucking 2023, after you made a month after you made that stupid nothing ass video that was basically a call out, I see you, nigga, please, you stupid. Basically that was beefing, you stupid, I don't know what to call it. I don't know, diss track. It's basically a diss track and a get it together. It's best I and the whole thing is a marriage proposal, but I never actually communicated what it was until it was all put together. I made it pretty, put it out there. I didn't know what I had until I lost what I wanted, and I posted a lot on my other channel, Edward Anderson, Edward J, sorry, Edward Jaye, Anderson, capital J, capital R. I'm not even playing with this goddamn silly ass junior bullshit. It's fucking me up. It's just JR. Don't even attempt to make it anything else. It's just capital J, capital R. Don't you tell me what my motherfucking name means, nigga. I want to say it's Joker. It's Joker. If you press me about what the 2 letters mean, I'm gonna fuck you up like Ice Cube would if you trying to play with Ice Cube's nigga name. I mean, Ice Cube's human name is O'Shea. Mass Man's human name is James because my father's name was Eddie James, and even his family called him Eddie James. There's no way a Southern family member would attempt to repeatedly use the immaculate articulation or I don't know who or Jim Cornette pop are difficult to say. Eddie James. You know, young Southern old family who is extremely good at speaking but ain't gonna labor to say your proper name all the time. If I say it's Eddie Jane, nigga, it's your name. I ain't saying all that bullshit. Your name is Eddie Jane. It's Eddie Jane, so you changed it. And even though they still call you that, they knew that was your old name. They were just uncomfortable calling your simple man name. They were uncomfortable, and it kind of hurt, but they ain't comfortable. But they know it's not your name. But you let them do it, even though you ain't gonna let you don't let no non-family member call them that. You Larry J. Love man. If anybody had figured out that his family called him that and they were trying to diss my daddy in public, my daddy would have done whatever my daddy would have done that. But I met a man. Well, I never met. I met Patrice O'Neal. I can't prove this. All I'm saying is, if I actually met you, You gave me this gangster pants, something no human being would give a man like me. No money, literally gets kicked out of places like churches for grooving to my headphones. I have a presence, I have an aura, I have an effect. I just don't know what's going on. No matter what, I'm gonna be all right. I'm listening to Sergeant Willie Pete. Thank God for Sarge. No matter what happens to me, I'll be fine. Death, Ice Cube, the hood Ice Cube. I mean, Ice Cube is hood, don't get me wrong. Down the hoods, Hollywoods. Ice Cube. Ice Cube is Ice Cube. I can't be Ice Cube. I don't want to be Ice Cube. I ain't gonna be Ice Cube. I just find it ridiculous that Ice Cube never makes it to at least the 5 or the top 5. That's so goddamn stupid. I have no respect for any top 5 ever. In fact, not only am I only gonna stop this top 5 stupidity every time you say top 5 because of Takeover, FJZ. Thank you, Soldier, for saying that in a J. Cole diss. His intricate behind the GMS show, a weed head with potential. I was lurking in his comments under a different name, and his weed head behind has orders of magnitude more than me and works harder than the YouTubers than I ever could or would. And there's no reason that the way I work and the way you work shouldn't have been some kind of collaboration. All I did, I don't know what, I think I called whatever the fuck he was talking about pornography. That's all I did. I reported him for robbing me. I mean, I am bigger than you, even though I'm way smart. You have 40,000 subscribers, but somehow I should be making money with 300 because the people interact with my content more than anybody else's. So much so that a video of mine gets 60 views and 200 people show up to a channel to talk to the finest woman of all time, and she just live streams. YouTube is broke, and if even me, the worst good YouTuber of all time, is so goddamn good that not only am I amazing, but statistically, for my size, when I left. And I don't want to talk about this marriage vote. It's a marriage vote. Okay, let me meet this up. Cause this shit is Nelly. And I'm about to get into the whatever the hell this. God damn, this is hard. Don't make me propose to a bitch. A forever Mac. I guess I had to really G it up, nigga. The fact that you would even attempt to do some shit like that. A nigga that was prepared. Ice Cube the fuck out of life. Oh, you motherfucking bitches don't want me? Fuck you bitches. Okay, how would the Miz, if the Miz, the only rapper I love and respect as much as, if not more, than Ric Flair, and he's been doing it for over 20 years, and even Jim Cornette don't understand why people like him. If Jim Cornette don't understand why people like the Miz, goddamn, the Miz is beyond human comprehension. If even Jim Cornette don't know why, then nobody knows why. Not even the Miz know why. But the Miz is the Miz, and the Bass is the Bass, and Jim Carrey is the best white man ever. But damn, if you knew how good Jim Cornette was, you would literally let that white man say N-word with it hard. If you knew how good Jim Cornette was, she could get some Judge Judy on, sit on the porch and Louis C.K. style, like your name is. Yeah, like if you want to see a righteous white man call a black man ER kind of N-word, let Jim Cornette see TBA. And Jim Cornette, white man with a face, you can do whatever the heck you capable of doing to a roast, and it really made you sensitive enough to show your face on camera. Okay, beef. Jim Cornette, don't really show his face in this video. He's an old white man somewhere in Kentucky and a man from Louisiana who's basically annoying me with his stupidity. Is making me want to instigate a little bit. So hey, Jim Cornette, you talking, he talking. You want to do what you capable of. If you want to get rid of a black YouTuber that's an ER kind of N-word, and you getting a New Jack level pass, hey, do whatever New Jack would give you the pass to ER and ghetto gaggers style. Put that dude out of his misery. Check out TBA. The Black Authority. Bang bang is a side of together. Bang bang is a side together. I ain't saying you can't talk. I ain't saying you ain't right sometimes. I ain't saying you can't do YouTube. But Jim Cornette is gonna take off his belt. And Jim Cornette is gonna put on is gonna grab his whip. And Jim Cornette is gonna put on his slave hat. And Jim Cornette is gonna be a whole regulator. Jim Cornette is gonna be a regulator. Jim Cornette is coming for you, TBA. I don't give a fuck what happened. Jim Cornette and TBA beef. Jim Cornette and TBA is beef. The black community needs you to check TBA. But now, yo, man, I'm playing Jim. If you know anything about how that it's on the fact that I got this. Jim Cornette, I have Dr. Pepper, my favorite drink. I got cherry Dr. Pepper in this cup, and I got water in a McDonald's cup, something that's free. Some of you gotta pay for water in McDonald's. I got enough stuff on the night that I proposed to a woman in a way that was so goddamn amazing that even if it don't work, and I brought down the house and I asked Tariq, a man who was sitting in front of Nick Cannon, a hip older man, a man who's so hip that anybody else his age would just be an old man. He's a young man, a young, boyish, fully grown man in his 40s, and even in front of him, he won't say the year. He won't say the date, month, and year he was born because he's still afraid of somebody performing a hex on him. I mean, yeah, when you was a Mac saying the stuff you was, I don't know. Let me get some ridiculous stuff. One more too many tattoos is a hoe. You were saying shit like that back in the early days, and back when you said it was true. You know, post J-Lo disrespectful green dress, but just because of how disrespectful it was, because she's J-Lo, and J-Lo is a disrespectful bitch, you know, a rude asshole, she can get away with pulling it, and if she pulled it, a Latina, at what was basically a black event, you know, if that bitch gonna do it, fucking the rest of us gonna do it, and being sexy for being fine with this took off, and then the green dress was just legendary, and she occasionally just J-Lo'd it up, but she couldn't really be the queen of I'm the most impressive outfit. And she started it, she the goat of it, because she a disrespectful, rude asshole, and sometimes you gotta disrespect some stupid shit. And then she just left the black community like a racist white woman would. And now you're like Jay-Z, and now if Charlemagne hadn't just done some gross, creepy shock jock shit that he only did at that point, because he finally got an interview with J-Lo for as long as he had been rocking the world as a black ass platform. Oh yeah, it's about time I come back to the hood and kill her with the blacks. She did an interview like that, and I think, what did he say? I think he made a reference to like a booty hole, maybe a woman who gets as naked as you can get as a woman without actually showing you the goods. And even in a movie, she still does shit like that. Well, Sal's saying in her 40s, yeah. and she's 50s, and nobody, nowhere, except the men who she has children with or sleep with, actually knows what J-Lo, the most disrespectful hoe of all time, had nobody, even has a picture of goddamn little fuck J-Lo. Oh, fuck Jay-Z level ass disrespectful successful motherfucker. Everybody in the hood hates that bitch, and fuck Jay-Z. That's how I feel about J-Lo and Jay-Z. Yeah, you successful and you deserve it, but you disrespectful, and Jay-Z is a motherfucking asshole. There's nobody in the South like that nigga, and I'm nobody like that. Thank you, Soldier Boy, for mentioning Jay-Z and a goddamn J. Cole interview. Man, Seren, you knew how funny you knew how funny Seren since there, brother. If you knew the Soldier Boy Soldier in 2023, November, man is washed up. I still remember a girl that was gay that I would have been with a woman who was willing, who was so gay that she would take Edward's kids and raise them with a woman. Oh man, Edward, if you would pull some shit like that to me, I allowed you to get away with it. If the dude who flipped out on Naomi Banks because I'm not Lupe, I'm Sanji, you mean a cook that won't show you his eye all the way most of the time because he has curly eyebrows. You know, I mean, you can see Sanji's eye, but like he has curly hair. But you mean a cook, amazing food, and every time he see a beautiful woman, he flips out. Man, I was like, man, I thought I was like Luffy, like, yeah, I know you bought a handcuff, but I'm really doing something. I'm really doing something. And I'm Luffy, you know, maybe I might want a chick, but because I'm kind of ignoring you so that I can pirate king you later. I thought I was doing that. And then, you know, I put it together, and Patrice O'Neal at the end of whatever happened, whether he actually physically shows up in the flesh and snaps a photo the way Patrice would do if he actually beat the Reaper. Impossible. No, you didn't. I'm saying that bullshit. I ain't actually meet you and you didn't actually beat the Reaper. It's a YouTube video. It made me feel good. You have no idea what happened. I have no idea what I'm talking about. No. You seen. I can't take a picture. I can't snap a photo. I may be able to. If I had a Polaroid, if I had a Kodak, if I had a man, people are so goddamn stupid. They're taking a picture of you and charging you fine. Oh my God, you cannot imagine the hell that people are going through because of big business. I'm hurt, Naomi. I wrote an M on a Band-Aid that I don't need because after Nelly said they climbing on the tables and they standing on the chairs, some old southern level of I'm gonna compliment and be a player. Some old southern player shit. A nigga like you who is really just macking amazingly attractive women up to and including Sister Kelly and a mother sucking house church because whatever was going on in Pastor Cummins, somebody from Shreveport, somebody whose city is older than old, even though if you did whatever you think is an age comparison, oh, we've been around since the year whatever. Give a fuck what you say. This is a building. How the hell do you know what's going on in a building that's been around longer than you have? Nigga, fuck you, nigga. This is a church. And if you ain't a part of this community, you don't know, and you don't get to know. Fuck you. Okay, so your pastor, Pastor Edwards, you asking your sister, let me call Pastor Edwards, no. The number that the mother of the daughter gave you don't work. So because she said it to you, you didn't even try to use a number, just digits. Post cookie. A woman lets you rub on her body. Gave you a number. The phone she had lit up. She said, I got you. You showed up to what's basically somebody's job that allows people who come to their job feel comfortable. Like you at somebody's job. You ain't at somebody's house. Dustin Dawson is not my friend, period. He has never ever in his life watched one of my videos, no matter how much I've suggested it. And it's only the fact that I mentioned a porn star, and he know I'm talking to a porn star, and when he heard the voice of a porn star on a phone call he couldn't hear, he was like, damn, that is a woman, and you mentioned her name, and you showing me emails, and you talking to a legit porn star. It don't matter how famous she is. You know, why is a man who is capable of talking to a porn star, some of the most famous motherfuckers, period? I don't give a fuck what level of porn star you talking to. Why is a nigga who can do that here, chilling while you kicking it with her, nigga? The fact that you would even allow me to talk to her, there's no way the hell I wasn't trying to. So him, somebody who has no interest in what I do for a living, basically allows me to talk to him for a conversation. This is a good ass dude who will be as patient as me before he got to get back to actually doing what he does as a business owner. I'm not a business owner, but as a manager, administrator, whatever Alicia is not. Alicia Steels is not a social worker. She's what I call a fake social worker. claim to be a social worker based on how long they were in school, but has never actually passed an exam and got a license and helps people for real, tells you what you need to do, won't help you do it, and when you don't do it, whatever, she may fall out with you. I don't know what's gonna happen to you, but maybe she'll take you to the hospital one day. But you call her the next day, and then she can't do it because she decided she wanted to be out of town of her own authority because they pay her to be a social worker. So in her mind, somebody who works in Shreveport don't want to be in Shreveport, so she gonna use the money she makes as a Shreveport social worker to go to Baton Rouge, and she gonna be in Baton Rouge, and she get paid to work in Shreveport because she's doing social work in Baton Rouge. So whenever she has to be in Shreveport, she shows up there, and then she deals with you, and she's real goddamn insistent with you that she's a very, very heavy-set black woman who really shouldn't have any health issues at all, but she doesn't like water and won't even make herself like it, even though she knows she need it because she don't even want what she needs. She that kind of bitch. And eventually, when you needed help, all you needed her to say was St. Mrs. Mall into a telephone. And when she figured out that you needed help, that she could actually help you save your goddamn life because you called a real person, she could save your life, and you just said St. Mrs. Mall, she refused to say that and hung up on you and act like you would have died. And if you'd have died and it admitted to Dustin, she'd have never even mentioned the fact that you called her. That's Alicia. That's Alicia Steele. She's another fake social worker. Fake social workers are. Louisiana is flooding. Louisiana is overflowing with people who claim to have a social working degree but no license. Passing an exam should be mandatory to get a job anywhere in social work. If you went to school and you ain't passed the test, you don't get to come to our business and say you're a social worker. That shit should be illegal. You should be punished by death for even trying to do some wicked, evil ass shit. There are women who, here's why I say this. There's a black woman who works at a credit union. Don't go to no credit union ever. Go to a bank. Wouldn't no bank ever do no shit like this, but it was because I was down on my ass and I wasn't doing no flip or smart shit, nigga shit yet. A nigga who literally thought of, get a Dr. Pepper, don't ever deplete the pepper. I keep pepper, pure pepper. Never deplete the pepper. I may sip the pepper, I may drink the pepper, but when I'm done with the pepper, I return the pepper, and it's pepper, my favorite beverage. But then get really good at, cup collecting. Like sometimes you rock a cup rocket. Sometimes you gotta rock a Popeye's cup because you want to have amazing food and stay all night. I mean, it's just something like this. You gotta get. This is pure pepper. I'm only gonna show you some shit I got from white folks. Pure uncut pepper. Like if Aries Spears wanted to exist in a world where free food is flooded from the sky, but it's hard to get a warm bed to sleep in based on the cleanliness of your booty hole in David McGee's paradise. Niggas like that are working all over the place. Literal children are living their lives in a tent on a bridge. Like it's a goddamn, like they I met a man who had trapped himself inside of a closed Exxon. I mean, they literally would have let you just sit at a gas station or someplace. A gas station or someplace where they would literally let you just sit there and politely panhandle. Got 50 cents. Like you can little beg people for a little money as long as you ain't a dick about it or touching on people. You can beg at a gas station because that's the kind of place it is. But the fact that he locked himself inside a closed building, like he couldn't walk around and sit down and move around and do what the fuck you do. The Catholic Church, big business, the author of confusion, the Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe is the author of confusion. I don't want to blame Janelle Monáe for why Marlon Wayans has two separate trans children. But I'm saying the kind of person who would rob the world of not only the rainbow, but also the word pride. Like take it because there's value in attaching that gay shit to that, but don't take it for yourself, bitch, that's evil. But not only did you take the rainbow, but pride also. Damn, and you did what you did, something so wicked, it flipped me into a mental hospital off the strength of nothing alone. I thought I could pull you and me, a dude who did that video, whatever it did, whenever it drops, I don't care, it rained in Louisiana on the 13th. What has to be the Halloween of November should be some kind of call for a man who as comfortable can be in a blazing hot sun and rain in New Orleans, Louisiana. As soon as you realize you didn't drop 2 minutes 47 seconds, you dropped a whole hour, and then you made a one for her somewhere, some brick that may never be seen again. You thought you liked it in a Disney vault, and you put it in a useless piece of trash that somebody may never ever even plug into a wall because you tried it. Because you tried it at bricks. You tried it at bricks. You tried it at bricks, and you don't have one real button having found. The dentists are wickedly evil. Ain't nothing more wickedly evil than a dentist, and I don't care what kind of dentist you is. If you suggest that a person yanks, you deserve the Chappelle, the Patrice O'Neal answer for that. It's based on my work, but when I alerted Patrice O'Neal that dentists are somewhere in homeless shelters yanking perfectly healthy teeth because they refuse to fix teeth, and even people who are in a homeless shelter because a dentist showed up, they say, "Oh, your tooth hurt? Let's yank it out. Oh, your tooth hurt? Let's yank it out." Now, there's value in getting a tooth that's really sore and can't be fixed removed. I mean, there's a degree that a tooth can be screwed. But the fact that I'm at Paul, with no teeth, Paul ain't got no teeth, but it's Paul. Paul is in one of my videos. White man with no teeth. At his age, I guess he don't need a teeth. But I don't give a fuck. I'm an eater. Give a fuck what my teeth feel like. You ain't even touching my teeth. The fact that I have that some of my back teeth are so screwed based on how I've been grinding and cussing and literally throwing up based on the evil indifference and coldness of Cheryl Anderson and the snitcher daddy lies and sabotaging campaigns and whole administrative, organized, well-researched. I gotta talk to somebody I don't care nothing about for hours and 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 hours. But the person on the other end of the line never actually physically showed up. And a woman like Marshonda was arguing with you, telling you to go with Lester and live your life. And I'm goddamn RVU. But you, Marshonda, cute girl of the name, baby, you stupid, and somebody needs to slap you to death. Somebody needs to slap you to death to the degree that you could do such a thing, that you would argue with a man, and he was a man in the house, and you're trying to break him to the extent that that bitch as cute as you can be arguing with him, and you know he had a problem. You deserve to be slapped so goddamn hard, they slap you to death, you stupid ass, Marshonda, whatever your last name is, whoever you are, slap to death. Not bitch slap, death slap. Don't bitch slap her. Kill her, and then slap die. Slap. Fuck Marshonda. Forever, bitch. You get slapped to death, and you get the saw licensing exam. You destroy the library system, and you stay there because of Shreveport. You killed the main branch. Somehow you killed that, the Shreveport. Even you can't destroy it. You ain't even that. Even you couldn't do that. Because you fucked with my sister. She can't be killed. If Jigsaw did it by himself, she can survive it. Only I can help her. He gotta be the author. This is Jigsaw Walt Disney. If her lazy, do nothing ass feels the walls go to there, unwilling to even kill a roach, won't ever admit that you know I made that phone call from a hospital. Literally arguing with people who really don't give a F. Oh, he yelled and screamed at a cool homeless shelter. If he come back different, well, let him in this time. Oh, you got homeless shelter. You bounce me around. I'll pit, man, bitch, please. November 13th, it rained after Brittany Williams got me at least touch that I made that ridiculous bullshit for her. Come on, son. I mean, it was a legit marriage for Naomi. I don't want to marry Brittany. I want Brittany to marry Rex Flag. Brittany marry Rex Flag, wherever you are. If you want to be married and you not, even if you are married, divorce whoever you married to. Be a black woman that Edward is talking about. I don't want to marry Edward. I want to be on the arm of Rick and Flag. Hey Rick, you want to marry a black woman? The last black woman you ever be with? She younger than me. She older than me. And she don't want me. Damn. She got her over you. What black woman don't want to be married to Rick Flag? Baby, you don't want to marry Rick Flag, my favorite wrestler. I know everything on wrestling, but the GOAT wrestler, the GOAT wrestler is Rick Flag, and still alive, and he really fly. If it wasn't for a player to the degree of Rick Flag, the author of She Gon' Already Know, I don't care what nobody say. If it wasn't players like Ric Flair walking the earth and white folks, and even Bishop Dom as one of the kind of players he gotta have based that no cuff, no cane stuff on. Give a F what you think. Bishop is one of the good ones. No Ben has ever been better than him. That's why he's a Bishop Dom. Magic Rod. And all you other pimps are hustlers, like you white folks, are the good pimps. So I be a pimp. I got opportunity to be a pimp like white folks. Unless you want to pimp a bitch like Janelle Monáe. If you want to pimp Janelle Monáe, then pimp Janelle Monáe. Get the fuck out of there. Or she want to fuck you, pimp her, and then put her down. Give her the time of her life. Pimp her to death and let her go like a pimp would, like an iceberg slam pimp. Or your other pimp, however you want to pimp the bitch. She a wicked evil ass bitch. And pimp her and pop her. Pimp her and pop her. Pimp her and pop her. I pimp till you touch this dick. I fuck you up and you done. I block you. Oh, this you. Oh, I got all that. Get up in there. Oh, you get up. You done. That's up. Fuck the man. That's up, bitch. Alright, shit. I mean, we're starting with a bit talking about something. I'm finally starting to. Oh, let me step up. Let me show it. I'm gonna ramble, and this video is kind of going on and on. I'm about to get started. I'm just recording, and whatever you see, whenever you see it, I lock myself out by accident. And whatever you feel, whatever you see, I really don't know unless I'm at the library, which I may choose to avoid until December 4th. Maybe I may choose to actually wait till December 25th to not go to the library. December 25th, 2023 is when one of these many videos I have been attempting to use the same device to post these videos. I actually got plugged up to a plug that would allow me to stay there as long as they did when such a time of year arrives. Or you can basically be here all day and sip your drink as long as you do whatever you're doing quietly. You won't be bothered. Whenever it becomes cool to do what I do in Shreveport, 365, the Cheryl Destruction campaign, ruin them and let them go, raped and robbed, beat and tortured, or whatever could destroy Ice Cube confidence. And he have a Dave Chappelle level of, well, you got me, back to Chappelle. Whatever he made him say that, that's how Ice Cube would deal with a trap that can really screw Ice Cube up. Yeah, you really got me, but I'm still like, back to Ice Cube. Have it on back to Ice Cube. I'm gonna take it like that. And then I'm gonna get you, like Ice Cube will get you, and it's gonna be soft. All right, if somebody as lazy as you, if you could make it, you be Saul, and that'd be the end of it. You Saul and your family, I'm me, and I'm him, and I'm not gonna take Saul's kingdom because it's your kingdom. If Saul would let you take that from him, and you Saul, then you Saul. And Saul, the white man who made it, the man who made me, the first one made it famous, but the man who all he had to do was lay down in a glass coffin. All you gotta do is lay down, let the door close, and basically wait to be moved from one place to the other. But because you were so goddamn angry about what the hell I do with what I do, man, I'm doing something, you don't know what it is, and you ain't got no business fucking with it, and you really can't fuck with me. I'm really allowing you to be what you are, man. Leave me alone. The fact that I put you here, somebody who's lurking, like y'all lurking. Y'all ain't lurking. My loyalty, honey, based on how many people are looking at me, I ain't having no effect. People are aware of my struggle, but they can't do nothing about it because I'm a dropper, not a streamer. A dropper, not. If I made one stream right now, which I might be able to get away with, I might be able to get some help. But because of how impressed I was with the hour-long proposal to Naomi, after I called Naomi a bitch, and she was so goddamn hurt that I did that to her, she wouldn't even say, "Has your dumb ass calmed down yet? Your stupid ass, you insulted me. Didn't I watch your fucking silly ass video where you actually called gay people the F word?" And I wasn't concerned that you said that because you that gangster that even I, somebody who actually went both ways, wasn't even offended because you were so righteous in what you were saying. I was moving in when I did it faster than anybody ever would based on how sensitive you are. Man, please. Yeah, you're a simp, and the fact you cussed me, I was unforgivable, and I was so hurt, I couldn't deal with it, and then I got back to you when I can. The fact that you didn't ever hit me back until I changed my whole goddamn personality and became Two-Face, another character that I didn't intend to create, but was perfect. I'm Two-Face, and Masked Man is James, like John Amos. Until I made some supernatural mistakes that made me realized that I was simping by making you at a year. I flipped the script. I flipped the flip. I act like my motherfucking name was Lip Flip, and the whole goddamn universe was trying to stop me. And I literally got famous because of a metaphor about pinball in the goddamn 90s. There's a gangster rapper making a pinball metaphor. Your name, Lil Flip. It's the most ridiculous jam that I've ever heard, and I never forgot about Flip. And I don't know why Flip ain't flipping the game with that Flip shit. Ain't nobody better than Flip. And he the king of the flipper, and he what made me think, yeah, I don't give a fuck about Jack Flipper, and I'll be a If it wasn't for Flip, I never would put the flipping together. A check flipper and a job hustler. A check flipper and a job hustler. I don't give a fuck what the world gonna do to me. What you gonna do to a man with money and discipline and enough sense to not lose my shit? Come on, son. You ain't give me nothing to work with, but I'm me and I'm unfuckwithable. I'm gonna do what is a problem. Okay, let me tell you how impressed I was. Okay, one last time, I'm gonna make a reference to these fucking jeans, and then I'm gonna stop showing these jeans so goddamn much. I was wearing the Patrice O'Neal jeans, and I was so impressed with whatever the hell Patrice was doing in New York, such as he has a body. He came back from the Reaper and physically came to me, and it's only the fact that he believes that he freaking fried at me. He walked down a building as him, but I saw what he saw. Because he plugged headphones into some goddamn table saw, and because he could hear what was going in saw, he could physically take from Vlad was his, and I physically plugged headphones in the saw, and I was a flow rapping genius, not on the level of Chameleon now, but I don't bump Chameleon. Chameleon's Chameleon. I just have fun with some shit that Chameleon does, and I can even do it to the beat of goddamn Bill Goldberg. I can listen to Bill Goldberg's theme over and over and over and over, and I can literally cut music off and never hear it again, and only listen to music and only music that could start playing. I give it up on music because I don't like music. I don't give a fuck about music. How the hell you gonna take music out of a movie? I like movies and television. It is what it is. I like theme song and catchphrase. I don't want to hear no goddamn song. I don't want to hear music first thing in the morning. What kind of shit that Cheryl would do? I don't want music, fuck music. But I jammed anything. Yeah, I'm saying a whole lot, but basically, I love you, Naomi. Thanks for real. And that was a real message post. I wasn't playing. I ain't gonna ever ask you, bitch, if you don't say something, your weak, spineless ass won't do something, bitch. I don't give. Bitch, I'm Ice Cube. That shit once. I got pride and self-esteem. I'm simping. I'm Sanji from One Piece. The king of the simps in anime. I'm the king of the simps. Man, I'm too sensitive, man. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. It's just based on the way I was treated, man. A piece of me, not the whole of me. Not the whole of me. He said, you, Sanji, your favorite, I'll check out your favorite anime to whatever degree Patrice O'Neal would be interested in such a thing. You know Patrice. You know, he checked it out. He said, hey, simp, If Sanjay hadn't, if you wasn't a Sanjay, you never would have made it rain. And goddamn Louisiana, in your darkest day, you never would. It rained water and free food heaven. Oh my God, how the hell did you do that? You in free food paradise and it rained and no waters. Oh my God, there's no way in hell Pretty Wills ain't gonna at least hear about that. If I don't make it, sweetheart, which I absolutely will, I want to know you, I want to see you, I want to be in your life, and I want to love you for all the time. But you cannot be my wife, and I cannot be your husband. That ain't what we are. We're soulmates. And I want to experience you in every way possible. But if you want a husband, a true husband, and a real man, I got a man for you, baby. You want to marry somebody? Hey, Ric Flair, you want another wife? I know you like to get married, but you probably tired of women. Hey, Ric Flair, your biggest fan. Edward J. Anderson, Jr., Mr. Mass Man / Mr. Love Man, Eddie James, my father, his favorite son. He said it. I'm his favorite son. Nobody's ever fought harder for a boy than any man, and then once he had the boy, nobody was gooder to him than me. He literally got me cute girl that would have. Real quick before this came, no, Yancy, I apologize. And if you still are willing to get to know me, I owe you so much. I apologize for my level of disinterest in your fine ass, giving me all the chances to get my freak on with a cold hoe because I just wanted the coldest. I just wanted the coldest. I was an old Cherokee loving ass nigga. If I would have known, choose a Cherokee light and Lady Ann in particular, because she's the most like Brittany would be if a dark-skinned black woman you met in high school who came up with a 16-ounce cup, Lil Bootsy, age-restricted video, if she was the kind of woman who would do that, oh, you want me to do ghetto girl? I'm gonna be a dark-skinned black woman that said I made a man come 16 ounces with a cum, a solo cup with a cum, based on something like okay, yeah, hell yeah, whatever you say, baby, hell yeah, I do it, yeah, whatever. Don't marry me, baby. Marry Ric Flair. Give it the coldest flair, the coldest player, the coldest player of all time. Hey, baby, I'm gonna say you're the best woman ever. Janelle Monáe, you all steal that bullshit from her. Dedicate it. Let your ladies, Brittany Williams. I got another one for you before this bullshit. Shaka Khan, Woman Like Me. Shaka Khan, Woman Like Me, the greatest song about women ever. She came back from retirement or whatever the fuck she was doing and beat that Janelle Monáe fucking lie. Shaka Khan, the coldest of all time. Better than a real fighter. Well, it's a woman like me. In 2022, 2023, she bumped that shit, that hot ass shit, that fried shit. After Janelle Monáe, that's later. She washed it all away. It used to be that shit later. Nah, it's a woman like me. Brittany Williams, you were in that shit later. Nah, you a woman like me. You done do Shaka Khan. Congratulations. Y'all won. I don't know if you'll ever want to know me, but you won, baby. You're a celebrity. No, if I'm famous, then man, how good I am. I'm how that hood with a man. You think Ice Cube without being Ice Cube? I'm looking for Ice Cube with Ice Cube. You don't think how old he is? I mean, you don't want me to know. Whatever he did, bring his style, stop aging, and come back. If you think you can summon Ice Cube, I got Ice Cube. Old ass Lexus, yeah, ha, yeah, fire, 318, 393, 37. I was saying, you don't fuck up on 318, 393, 37, you're the only living nigga who just really school me, no matter how you want to school me, there's no anything, there's no nigga. I can imagine how really you actually are. You can see what I decided to do, make a man, or how my future of a subject, and how capable of running over all this. You know the hell I was working that hard. It was a lot. I'm struggling. You don't have to see me. The fact that I'm trying to say you doing something, the fact that I'm making the person who is benefiting from my work and effort, you're gonna have to actually sit down, even if you don't want to. It's some old art school audition. If you don't think I'm smart, then what you gonna do about the problem that I learned you to? You gonna fix the black community? Dave Chappelle, you showed up to a town hall and said no to a low-income housing. Okay, Chappelle, after you did that, which I completely understand, ain't got no argument at all. I can understand why you would be motivated to do that completely, and why you don't want that kind of thing in Ohio. So anytime, player, you are better than me. You are smarter than me. You are no OG of mine as far as being an artist and understanding art. And no matter what you do, you gotta be an artist. You gotta live like an artist. You gotta do artwork, and you gotta beat, and you gotta paint, you gotta draw. You an art artist, not an art artist. I'm an art artist. You an art artist. Me, Edward, I'm an art artist. Like two arts. Artist. I'm an art artist. Like when I say I'm an artist, I don't mean in a metaphorical. I play music because music is good. It's a Ray Charles presentation. When I say I got artwork, I mean I got a picture, I got a Polaroid, I got a medallion, I got some old Mr. Enoch level space age bullshit that I can wheel around that can only be messed up if a street thug like me will flip it over and throw it all around and throw it to block it. Don't fuck him up. If he was swung on me, which he would have if I wasn't as intimidated as I was, I can literally make to reap the shit. Somebody who is maybe aware of my existence but don't care what I'm saying at all. No matter what I'm going through or what I'm dealing with or the pain I feel because of one block. That nigga ain't gonna do nothing for me, even if I need it. He's that indifferent to he that much of an asshole. It ain't really distant at all. Then you an asshole and a fuck up. I don't give a fuck about you for real. You're a good ass nigga. You a nigga who became the new Les Brown. That's what you are. But you need to give us a real Les Brown and fix your broken, stupid, evil ass that you would do that stupid ass bullshit to eat that carnel because of a man that is only affiliated with her and has never sat down next to her on her own show and claimed to be partner. The 50-minute bullshit and your response to it is fucked up. You can't be cut out of an organization that you destroyed. You made FBA and you beat her and she's just a woman who's minding her own business. Even it's so goddamn cool. She's talking about civil rights, and in her civil rights discussion, she put on Make America Great Again because sometimes, no matter what you think of Trump, he got a point. That's the reason Don is a Don and you a nigga who makes fun of people with questionable hairlines on a show where they call it a video fan. You got a choreographer level of disrespect, assholeness. You ain't no Martin Lawrence. You ain't no DL. You old. I don't know, you old TVA jerk. You a jerk with a whack bitch. I want to insult your wife. Because she is cool as hell, and she's fine as hell, and she is a dime, and she's sweet, she's kind, and she every bit. I don't want to insult a woman that's my age. I want to insult you, Peanut. Peanut, you amazing. I don't know how a woman as vanilla and kind and sweet is mothering this jerk's children, and all you doing is saying, hey, what's up? Jug me, you ain't a fine guy. And then you go back to mothering children. Occasionally you will literally be sexy as fuck on a beach with this evil ass nigga. I don't know what makes you stay with him. I ain't trying to draw you to me. I ain't doing that shit. But hey, come down and sit down. What made you leave him and why is he with you? And why is a woman as kind as you, but a nigga is rude and mean to him, even though he kinda like cares, he will just be a jerk to man fuck you. You know, people, we ain't sitting there together ever, unless Cardi B or you a scream nigga. Even me, won't sit across the table, sir, and bum, she gon' hard headed. No, that's me. The booty. If I never get a bit, I'm the booty. That just bad. It wasn't Sanji style for Monday. I'm the booty of it. Birdman. And come here now. Yeah, ice cream. But no, I don't know what I'm saying. Whole lot of stuff. I'm telling off no reason I can't get my shit together. The weakest blight of a grown man ever. Here's the deal. I'm wearing the Patrice jeans and those so goddamn fulfilled I mean, I just pissed myself with Patrice O'Neal Spider-Man underwear. And fans are like, man, these people don't want you to be happy, man. Jesus don't want you to be happy. Jesus don't want you to be the only begotten Son and the creator of bees and trees. You gotta believe this zombie bullshit, this old sci-fi nonsense. Man, you gotta get that bullshit out. He said you were born in the city. Okay, real quick, I'll snitch it at it. Sure as a snitch, a sabotage, a liar. I mean, maybe she ain't mean. I ain't saying do all this soft bullshit. I don't really want to kill myself. I'm just saying a whole lot of shit. And I ain't lying. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that bitch. If she get jailed, if she get tortured, I fuck her. Everybody, you fat nasty bitch, evil bitch. A nigga who really was into you, and when he told me he ate your pussy, he was spitting and spitting. He was proud that he ate your funky ass, nasty ass pussy. And your pussy such as it is, somebody who never shows any desire for men. The only men who come to your house are elderly men who basically live in a hospital, and even your friends don't come over much. Alicia, my sister's finest. I ain't talking. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. Ebony Baylor is my sister's best friend. Chocolate, beautiful black woman. They knew each other when they were growing up, but Cheryl makes no effort to keep in touch with Ebony Baylor, even though this bitch can talk on the phone infinitely about nothing, because become nothing. She's babbling. Something I believe she does for her torture chambers. So I'm gonna do something to you, either physically, because I'm so nasty that even me, somebody who's big as a goddamn refrigerator, don't smell, and I got more clothes than any human being anywhere I could ever live in. This is how many clothes my sister could have. She could buy a pair of jeans, and because of how many clothes she buy, throw them in the motherfucking garbage. Wear it once and throw it in the trash. Ain't no way you can keep up with all this bullshit. It was to be seen. Like, okay, real quick. If my sister was a chick that was fly and just had a whole lot of clothes, more clothes than you have, she would be goddamn with this thing. She'd be Joy Deja out of Osmond. Joy Deja Jones went to the University of Jackson State, I believe. JJ from the Osmond. The bitch with a beautiful fucking feet and literally wants you to make her drink a goddamn urine like she was a goddamn high seafood person. She wanted to drink her piss like that. They was some goddamn out of you in the prayer. Every goddamn. Oh shit. It was the guy was walking up to a motherfucker, just barefoot, face on it, just barefoot, she the big goddamn man. Oh my God, I ain't free. I'm gonna tell this man, read enough of my goddamn jeans, you would never ever do that to me. And the fact that you did, and I would have too, but pregnant, you pissed in the jeans, and your grown ass man would go to a church so many times that a nigga would literally fuck all hands with a clown. Oh, he was a young nigga about how much he was young about. Oh shit! Patrice is dying laughing at that bullshit! Oh shit! Bill Burr! What you think of that Hulkamania? It's running wild video! Bill Burr! What's up, nigga? Hulkamania is running wild. What's about Patrice? Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I really met the nigga. If he'll do this. Oh, you wanna throw away jeans? I'm Dave McGee, but because I don't know how an adult man dresses jeans with a broken butthead, and you just came back from where you were, I'm gonna throw away these hood gangster jeans. I'm gonna throw these shit jeans that may have shit on them because they got shit on them. I'm gonna throw away your jeans that only you could wear. You wear a Walmart bought straw hat, and because you walked in looking like you were monkey eating a little bit, and you were strolling around like you was a king in a goddamn castle, You kind of became the assistant coordinator just off the strength of, I don't give a fuck. And man, this like made you grow to appreciate Miss Harris, old Jesus loving ass bitch. Okay, so you was with a Jesus loving bitch, and this woman was so goddamn good to you. You just said Jesus, and you rolled the mental ass nigga, and you were the reason I met this woman. I forgive you. But if you're the mentor, then you never intended for me to meet Miss Harris, and a woman so goddamn fine she was rocking a pair of leather in a garter. And then I busted a nut to suck a cat, and a goddamn bed that's so goddamn hard to get into. Your feet hurt climbing up to it, and you bust a nut with goddamn salami. Somebody who came with a motherfucking son because it just stopped feeling good no more. And dick didn't feel the same after you rubbed your dick with a goddamn suck. You just switched it up and learned about lube much later. It became a little bit more pleasurable. But you bust as good a nut as you could bust. The bitch, I mean, even her, goddamn, your beautiful gap tooth ass, your old Stacey Lane gap ass, fine white skinned bitch with a wig coming. Oh man, can't know the porn star but Stacey Lane even attempt to talk to Sister Kelly. Whoever the fuck you think you are, man, whatever is in her is in you. Goat, greatest of all time. Gentle man, it ain't my interview. You're queen. You goat. You're best. I don't even deserve to know you. Whatever you got to say, just say it and I'll drop it. But if you do want a conversation, are you crazy? Otherwise, Tariq make fun of you. Yeah, that was it. I mean, goddamn, Tariq got a problem. You can't be any kind of other black. I mean, Tariq would even try it with Godfrey. He got that kind of shit. I mean, he's aware that Godfrey's an honorable dude to be making up these fantasy ducktails about having a fist fight your loud ass with nigga. Prove that shit, nigga. If I could play ducktails, I would play DuckTales for your goddamn loving bullshit. You sitting in front of TK Kirkland, and you talking about how many motherfuckers you got your please. If you were that goddamn tough, everybody everywhere motivates you to a degree that was almost a fight over. And some shit that my daddy said that I was, that even based on the level that he said it, I only believed it because it was him. Ain't nobody that goddamn fighting and please. Alright, the video over. I got pissed. Damn. Fuck. Even in church, I got a weak bladder. And Sister Kelly is there with the.
side of responsibility that is conducive to family. Okay? Take from that what you will. Do not live in a society that is conducive to family. And Western civilization will suffer the consequences of that in the near future as well. That's where we are. Hate to be doom and gloom, but that's literally what it is. And feminists, they'll accuse you of all sorts of things. I don't give a fuck what they accuse you of. At the end of the day, you know, men can, they can abuse children, they can violate women, rape, and again, fuck all of that. You know, but I'm like, what hate is that? Like a lot of y'all are like picking out some behavior, fighting individuals and coming along with signs and shit like that. It's like women now, it's men stepping in and reclaiming this as masculine stuff. Let me come back to that. Oh, if you were a real man, I wouldn't have done this. See, I gotta regulate you. I thought that was aggression. I thought that was sexist. But hey, is that a good thing? Who tells tomorrow? And young love reigneth on respect. And so if this is like where things are headed, it's gonna be an ugly rough transition with women after breaking something so much. Women go out and feel emotional shit consequences. It makes you angry. So just like anything in life, you know, I can talk about something, but without letting it really affect me, and women gotta go. Listen, it is what it is. I get it. 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 But it's one generation at the end of the day. Women it might even just this might potentially be closer and you can't have that. Ain't no telling what could pop. Because that was something that Mike had said in the very beginning. That was something that they said, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is nigga. No other way is black people gonna get down. And to get children into a better place, you know where they start. Because a lot of people they can impose violent things on boys real fast too. But the idea is women should get together and just go fast forward. Now, having kids or not being in a relationship, all depends on how man to man angry is this. Cat is being cat. Cat's being
All right, I'm about to do some shit that I would only do for Sister Kelly and Sister Kelly alone. You don't even know what it is. Her name was Banks. You know exactly what it is. It involves what you did at Burger King and what you did at a level that you should never been able to even you wouldn't do this. And you did it in Jesus' name. Oh my God. Who is Sister Kelly? Only you, that never stays alone. Yeah, absolutely superhead. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We even get to see that one. You gotta imagine that level of set. I am a soldier. Do your stuff, brother OG. I may be gone for a while. Have on no idea when some idiot may plug a bunch of stuff that already will pop as soon as as electricity gets into. It's something stupid enough to see an interesting looking brick, phone with a red case. Somebody was dumb enough to try Mason style. It's some, now maybe it's one of those government nothings that I can just surf the web with old regular retard. But I got a phone with a number, this phone with a blank. As soon as the videos I'm dropping, as soon as YouTube obeys something that I said for once, a lot of videos are just automatic. Like, it'll be like 5, maybe 10, like I don't know how many I'm gonna make before I realize, okay, this is about to work. I need to slow down because I want it all to be at the same time. I just locked myself out because I couldn't make my shit work. Basically, like if somebody like Ice Cube or me got locked out of my own house based on what I was going through, however I would get back into my own house is what I did to a motherfucking YouTube channel by accident. Hey y'all, peace. And check out Exactly E. She don't do much because Big Jah would not pay her for the lesbian. Oh man. That's a checkered black business, this fiasco that even I couldn't imagine was still going on. That's old snitching at a level of fucked up. Man, come on, son. If you can't make that shit right, Trey Rags, pop, start slow, learn, study, and do the DJ Black. Okay, you do all that, we even know we taking over like the South stole back Beyonce. And you all 7-11 on cat ass nigga. You don't do the kind of shit. You do that, and then you don't give a nigga's life back. Bitch, you stall based off of one video of her 7-11, and you literally thought you could make it rain Beyonce's sweat and make it ice and put it in a cool beverage, and you sipping the essence of a woman who's willing to do some shit like that. Put it on camera. Come on, man. You know Beyonce sweat, and I'm sure there must be some bullshit. Oh, J-Lo that smells like me. I don't know. She at least is a good enough businesswoman to put some fragrance. It ain't no Beyonce perfume, nigga. Please, man, fuck you, nigga. I ain't saying you no bad guy. You old Triple H ass nigga. When you were you were worse than John Cena in every conceivable way. But when you stopped being you, you became you. That's Jay-Z. When Jay-Z was doing the takeover, Jay-Z was a Triple H of hip-hop. You the Triple H of hip-hop. You the Triple H of hip-hop. Don't nobody like Triple H, but he became Triple H. He made NXT. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have Roman Reigns. The thing that came after him was John Cena, the king of the burial. Somebody that didn't start putting people over until his career was done, and it was the wackest shit ever. The nigga that made me a man who was practically willing to watch any kind of wrestling match unless I can't understand the people talking about the wrestling match. I ain't about to watch no audio wrestling. I want to describe, okay, you got another toe, and then I'm nigga whose favorite announcer is JR and the King, when he was Dogging like old puppies. Like that's my favorite era of announcers. I don't want to hear no motherfucking silent wrestling. I ain't no motherfucking Charlie Chaplin fan. I like Charlie, but that ain't my kind of shit. Okay, so I'm about to go do some Sister Kelly level bullshit in a motherfucking Burger King on a rainy night when motherfuckers literally be in the hottest, one of the hottest parts of Louisiana that's not Shreveport, with MF and camping equipment like that's necessary in a modern American city. Okay, Katrina was absolutely intentional. Somebody did that shit on purpose. Flooded a city in Louisiana because of how successful the black community was and how great the world was. Big business and dentists in particular and snitcher daddies and snitches are destroying you and torturing you and DeMarcus style allowing an evil, wicked ass woman who has nothing wrong with you at all make a good ass man living here in a pit, a slave, a beggar, and there's nothing wrong with him at all. I'll never let my sister kill Mrs. Mansfield. There will be retribution. She will pay. She will suffer. She will suffer in a just way. In a way the Judge Marcus won't call her crazy. In a way the Judge O'Brien won't write any jokes. In a way the Judge Judah big move. Bang, bang is the sound of the gavel. Sorry, they don't matter. Time for some Sister Kelly bullshit. Bang, bang is the sound of the